Hello, and good morning from the Olympic Lodge. We are exhausted, but we're awake, and we're going to join my parents and Dennis for breakfast, which is right around the corner. There, they have a free continental breakfast. That was redundant. So this is the breakfast bar over here. Brennan's making a waffle.
So we're back at the hotel now having breakfast. Just thought I'd show what we did yesterday. We're staying over here in Port Angeles, and we drove all the way over here to the Hoh Rainforest, did our hikes in there, and then we came down here to Ruby Beach, and then drove all the way back to Port Angeles. What are we gonna do today? Well, that is no longer my problem. We have Mr. Vlogger Extraordinaire himself and Mrs. Vlogger Extraordinaire. So now I am free. I hope you liked the ride. Hope we did a good job. But now you got the real deal.
And here's my waffle that I'm having for breakfast. They have some other stuff too. Obviously, cereal, fresh fruit, oatmeal, pastries. So we're done with breakfast. There's the second level up there, which is where our room is down the hallway. There's a pool outside. And this water fountain. This is a beautiful lodge. So we're back in the room. We have all of our bags packed up. We are loading the car. And this was probably the quickest hotel stay that we've ever had. There's a golf course right outside. That's what our view is. But we are getting ready to go to Olympic National Park. Dennis and Mom and Dad stayed in the room pretty much directly across from our room. We had breakfast with them, which was really nice. Now we're heading downstairs. And then back out to the car. There's the parking lot right there. I love this lodge. Dennis and the parents parked in the parking lot behind the lodge, and it feels very comfortable right now. Like the weather is very temperate and it's not humid. Look at these ET trees, Brennan. They're real. They're really real. We just checked out of the room. This is where our room faced this golf course, I guess. So there's Dad and Dennis over here, and Mom. Mom's coming with us. We parked right over here, and we are heading to the national park. And this is the front of the water fountain. That was the Olympic Lodge. So we're following Dennis and Dad. Good morning, Mama.
Good morning. Oh, so exciting.
Right? How far away is this place?
I'm here too. Roy didn't leave me.
Brennan's in the back.
Brennan's in the back. We're trying to, shh, let her take a nap. Good luck, right, Brennan? Right.
How far away is the...
It's not
center?
far. That's why I chose this place, because it's like very close to the entrance to the main Hurricane Ridge Road. It's the popular attraction, so we may get in a wait line at this time. It's 10:30 already? Okay, so this is Mama filming. And I'm with Roy driving, and Brennan, who's bless her heart trying to get a nap back there. And we are following Dennis driving up ahead with Roger, our dad, and we are heading into am I going too slow, Roy? We are heading into, where are we going? Olympic National Park. We are heading to the Hurricane Ridge Road, which is famous for its gorgeous scenery and beauty in the Olympic Mountains in
Look at these mountains.
Port Angeles, Washington. So this is the approach road as we're coming into the park. And our first stop will be at the entrance gate. Hopefully they'll let us in, because it's usually a bit of a wait unless you get there like at daybreak. So we're hoping we were able to get in and check out the gorgeous top of the mountain views. It's absolutely beautiful. I was here about 37 years ago, something like that. And the Olympic Park was celebrating its 50th anniversary then. So yeah, it's getting up there close to 100 years. It's been a national park. But anyway.
Better this than I am, Mama.
Anyway, more later.
Perfect.
On for the adventure. How do I turn this off now? Here? Here's the Olympic National Park sign.
Cool.
Somewhere there it is.
Yeah, so we were very close to the park.
Oh yeah. See? Mama knows how to plan.
This is the visitor center.
Visitor center and road open. Okay. Dennis is, he is turning in here. Okay. Okay, good. Oh no, he's bypassing the, well, we'll have to come back and do the visitor center.
He probably wants to get inside as soon as possible.
Here we go. Or this is the heart of the hills, Hurricane Ridge Road. Ridge Road open, park-wide fire ban in effect. All right, entrance station, 5 miles ahead. Let's hope it's not too backed up, so it will let us in. Apparently it's a first come, first serve until the parking lot fills up. Once the parking lot is full at the top, they don't let anybody else in until somebody leaves. So hopefully there won't be too terribly many people waiting when we get there. Just sharing a little bit of the drive as we go up in elevation in the park. We are now in the Olympic National Park. This must be the shuttle bus. They do provide a shuttle service to the top of the ridge if you can't get in by car because it's too crowded. But there is an entrance fee at the top, I think. The shuttle is only about $1 or $2 per person, so it's very reasonable. But here's some nice vistas as we come around the windy curves. Starting to see a little bit of the lower mountains as we approach the top.
So this is the Olympic National Park. Toll entrance, I think this is what we were worried about.
You did pick the right lane. Oh.
What? You're fine. Mom was like, you should have gotten in that lane. And I'm like, no, I'll be behind Dennis. Because I don't know where we're going and he needs to go in front of me. But we were worried about this being like backed up, but thankfully it's not. We're going through some tunnels.
Ooh, the triple tunnels. Cool. Ooh. Whoa.
You can see the
yes. I'll scan out and show the view as we come into this tunnel. We should have a real pretty view. We're getting higher, going up, 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 up. I'll have to wait until a break in the trees. There's maybe a little view here, right here. No, maybe not. All right, here's a little view as we come around the corner. Starting to see a little bit down there. Oh.
There's a snow-capped mountain somewhere, like over there.
Here we go. There's a nice view. I had a ticket through Roy's window. Ooh, pretty. Look at that. Ooh, yowzers. Believe it or not, there are people bicycling up this steep road.
They're everywhere.
Bless their hearts. Look at this. I mean, this road is like up. I don't know how they're doing that.
Look at that mountain up there.
Where? Oh, yeah.
It's like straight ahead.
Whoa.
Like this is...
Isn't it beautiful? I just love, I mean, today's so perfect. We'll have fantastic views at the top. And I believe when we were here before, you're up above tree level when you get to the top. So it's this beautiful alpine meadow with these purple flowers. So pretty. And when we were here before, Michelle was like 5 and Sean was 4. And I had pictures of them playing in the alpine meadow. It was so cute. We have these cliffs on one side of the road and a sheer drop off on the other. Ew.
I know. I remember driving to our uncle's house. Very winding roads, very narrow turns and stuff. It's intimidating.
Such a gorgeous day, y'all. Getting higher and higher. We're still not above the tree line yet, but we keep climbing, so.
We have a few more minutes to go.
Yeah. These windy roads are so fun. I grew up in Gunnersville, Alabama, up on Sand Mountain, and I learned how to drive on these mountain roads, so I always thought it was so fun, just kind of like a roller coaster ride, It takes 45 minutes to drive all the way up to the top, just because it's such a windy road approach. So, but we're getting up there. We're getting up pretty close to the height of these other mountains here in the distance. Oh, look how high up we are now, Roy.
Yeah.
Way up high here. Getting closer up to the, almost at the height of the tree level, almost above tree line here. So we're getting closer.
Did you get a good shot
Well,
going?
according to your map on the car, it says we're only 1.5 miles from the top.
Yeah.
Hmm?
was just gonna say if you get a better shot going that way, that'll be cool.
Yeah, I could, but I can't look backwards.
Sure will. See.
Oh, look, there's getting to the top, see? Oh, I see tips of mountain peaks with snow in the distance. Look at that. We are definitely way high now. I can't remember the elevation up here.
More than Florida.
We'll have to look it up. But we're high up.
Yeah.
whatever above tree line is, that's where we are. Now look at this view coming around the corner, because we're starting to see some of the mountains in the distance.
All that snow.
The snow-capped mountains.
Oh, look at that one.
Ooh, looky, pretty.
Wow.
Now I'm surprised there's not more snow up here. Interesting. Because I remember when I came up here as a young person, ooh, look at this. Trees are fewer and fewer now we're up here. But I remember when we came before, the mountains in the distance were covered with snow.
I mean, those
But we'll
are
see.
really not.
Yeah, but usually it's just that whole mountain chain is gonna go. I guess it is in the distance.
So we've made it to the top of the mountain. Hey there, Dennis.
Hello, Roy. Fire.
This is a map right here where we are. And I think we're doing one of these trails up here first. So heading down to the gift shop down here. Apparently there used to be a visitor center here, but it burned down. So now there's like a portable bathroom and welcome center. And then this is the temporary gift shop. You like that hat?
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of cool stuff here. I like this shirt right here with the bear on it. This is Olympic National Park. I don't know when this happened, but that is just like a tragedy. But we're getting ready to walk the trail finally. You're not sleepy, are you?
Not if I keep moving.
So we just took some pictures with the ruins of the Welcome Center in the background with the snow-capped mountains. Look at this view. This is absolutely beautiful. Okay, we are starting the trail now. Dennis did buy some merchandise.
It is nice to see like what kind of lighting makes it sparkle.
May I see it? How pretty, right? So we're going to be doing the Cirque Rim Trail. So the parking lot's right down there. And we're just following Dennis. I think wherever Dennis wants to go. Where are we going, Dennis?
Look at my picture of the trails.
So right now we are looking at Canada. That is Victoria, which is one of our stops on our cruise. Dennis is taking a picture of just right there across the water. I didn't realize how close to Canada we were.
Or I could take a picture of you.
Oh, do it. What? What's happening? Look at these trees. They're like Christmas trees. Right?
Smell 'em.
Do they smell?
Hey guys, let me get a picture of y'all in the fir forest.
There are a few different paths here to choose, and we're going this way. This is beautiful. Look, it's Canada. It's Canada.
Canada!
What do you guys think? Are you having fun?
I love this. It just smells heavenly. Evergreen scent, you know?
Yeah.
Like those candles you burn. Mm-hmm. The air is so crisp and non-humid.
So we're running ahead because we want to make sure that this is like an overlook that we're able to turn back for before making mom and dad come this way, because it is very steep. So they're waiting all the way back there. Hi. So this is where it ends, right here, and they're literally right back there, so they can totally
do this if
come
you
this
want
way.
to come.
So there's like a dirt path over here, but that's pretty much the end of this trail. Just like a little overlook. I love these trees.
Yo, who wants in this?
They're so us. They're so reminiscent of the ET attraction.
That's what I sound like all the time.
All right, so now we're turning around. Dennis took some fun pictures of myself and Brennan with that ring, right? Yeah.
That ring.
This is the incline on the way back here, so it is not like intense, but it's something.
It's inclined.
So this is like an overlook here, and that's where we went somewhere over there for that little pathway. And now we're going this way on another trail. This is like a mile, I think. So I don't know where this is going to end up. Somewhere up here. Dennis said it's like a very moderate like elevation incline. So we're taking a quick break, having some pizza Pringles, some dots, some Twizzlers. But look at this over here. Oh no. This is an abandoned ski lift to the top of the mountain. You can see all of the supports. They go all the way down the mountain down there. So this is right off of the trail. This is an Olympic ski patrol like first aid building. Dennis and Brendan are walking over to the ski like supports here, which there are still lines on. Oh, look at this. This is where it dropped off, right here. This is like a trail off of the trail. This is defunct, right? There's Mom all the way back there. This is pretty cool, right? It looks somewhat intact. It looks more like defunct from the trail over there. But I can't imagine that this is still utilized. I don't know. It goes all the way down there. Well, that's pretty neat. So now I want to look into it because I don't know. This might actually still be in operation or operational, maybe seasonally or something, maybe like actually for the winter. And now we're just walking along the pathway back to the parking lot over here. But look at these structures. Like, these do look utilized. So then it says the map. Where are we right now? Somewhere up here? Okay.
So we're gonna go back out here,
All right.
and then we're gonna take this shortcut road here, and come down here to Madison Falls, where the Elwha River is. And supposedly there might be salmon running up that river right now.
Mom has memories of our cousins playing on this meadow here. And look at those snow-capped mountains there in the background. That's beautiful. Mom just took a picture here, and they were saying that I could edit in Dad, who's like way over there. So we went back to the gift shop, back over there. Got a couple shirts. I got the bear shirt that I liked, and then Brent got this one because Dennis got it and she liked it.
Yeah.
And then we got a Celsius and then a electrolyte Gatorade. So we're in the car, and we're heading from, I think we're at the Hurricane Ridge Visitor Center, and then back over to Madison Falls there to maybe see some salmon. But I'm following my mom, apparently who's driving now. Meeting Twizzlers, but we are heading back down the mountain. 45 minutes of winding roads.
Woohoo!
I'm trying to keep up with Mom and Dad and Dennis.
She's the speed queen down this mountain. Like
I don't know about that.
Like she's done this before.
I think it's just we're behind slow people. But look at the views, they're beautiful.
Oh, sorry, I hit the lens.
That's where we just were, way up there, I think.
This
Somewhere.
is cool.
Isn't that awesome?
We're just two Florida kids. We're not used to like looking forward and seeing just terrain up in front of us.
Well, I would go on like these like family trips during the summer. We would do this like every year.
Yeah.
I miss it.
All right. Well, we'll start doing it as a family.
I don't want to say that like we caught up with my mom, by the way, finally.
Yeah.
This isn't what like the drive was last night the entire way, but it was mostly like this, just like very winding, dark roads with no other cars on the road.
Well, in a state that we've never been in, and the only time we had been in that state is when it was dark outside. It's very hard to navigate, very lonely.
Right. And it wasn't at this altitude, obviously.
Secret tunnel!
Secret tunnel! I'm eating my Dutch pretzels now. Which are delicious. This is cool, right? Tunnels through the mountain.
Makes me want to race in Radiator Springs.
Oh yeah. Let's do that. We're like practically right next to California.
And Canada.
Yeah.
We saw Canada today.
I bet Los Angeles is like what, like an hour flight from Seattle. So we're driving back out of the toll entrance here, and then taking a little bit of a shortcut road. Maybe. I don't know. I'm just following them. It's funny because their license plate says Chu on it, which is Christine's last name.
Ooh, this is a beautiful little canopy path. This is what I like.
Yeah, this is our shortcut over to the other road to get to the trail that we're doing next. Putting a lot of trust in Dennis's navigational skills that we're getting where we're hopefully going to be going, but we have not encountered any other traffic coming towards us or following us.
Yeah. But it's been a lovely view.
Yeah.
Fun little off-roading trip. All right, now we're really off-roading here.
We are on a dirt and gravel road.
Now I'm starting to feel like we're not where we're supposed to be.
I think we're okay. So now we're on this, it's I guess like a two-way road, but there's no like indicators in the road. So we've just been sort of passing cars coming towards us. But yeah, this is the next little drive. Washington State. We've made it to Elwha Valley.
Oh, look at the water.
It's beautiful.
Oh, the water is so clear. It's beautiful.
Try to find a place to park over here.
Oh, this is so cool.
Well, if this isn't just absolutely beautiful, right? In your picture?
Yeah, I'm trying to send my parents as many as I can.
You're gonna stand by and I'll get your picture.
There's just a massive tree trunk over here. Mom's getting a picture of Dad. And we're starting this trail. Just like a quick little 0.1 mile trail. The weather's really starting to feel nice now. Little bench here. Gonna cross over this creek or next to it. So we're hiking to a waterfall. Which we can hear, I think, right? Oh, there it is. Right there.
Dang.
That's great.
So pretty.
All right, we're going down to the base of the waterfall. Brennan totally didn't just fall. You okay? It's a little rocky. Dennis, the photographer, is taking some beautiful photos of Madison Falls. This is like a small little waterfall, but it is really pretty.
Roy's gonna go get a photo of Dennis with the waterfall because these videos and these pictures just don't even do this thing justice. It's so pretty. Oh, Roy. Now I've discovered what I want to do next. I'm making my way there. Here I go. Alright, wish me... Oh, Jesus, wish me luck. I almost fell. Alright. I'm walking across this thing now. Yay! Neato! And I almost fell once. Hello? Hello. Oh, you're going a different way. Nice.
Is Dennis gonna go across the bridge? Dennis,
I don't know.
go across the bridge.
It's easy.
Easy. There's a pathway here too.
I know.
There's Mom and Dad up there. And there's a pathway there, and then a pathway up here. Hi, Vernon. I did. That was fun. All right, I came down from there. We could also hike up here too. And Mom and Dad are gonna go back the way we came, but Vernon and Dennis and I are gonna go this way. This is a fun little path. This is probably the shortest trail that we've ever done. So Vernon had a little spill over here. You okay?
Don't worry, my
but
middle
this-
finger caught me.
Uh-oh. This way leads to a dead end. So we're gonna turn around, I think. Or maybe go this way? Okay, yeah, we can go this way, I think, through the woods. So maybe not that way, but we're going this way. The creek is right here. All right, we're trying this way. Let's see if we have any luck here. Maybe, yeah, I think right here.
Oh, no, you don't.
What?
I saw it first.
You're going the boring way. So Dennis went this way, and he made it back out of the parking lot. We could probably go this way, cross through the creek or something, but this way at least is confirmed. So we're just gonna go this way. It's a little bit more boring. And just like that, we've made it back out to the road here. There's the sign for Olympic National Park, Elwha Valley. Oh no! Whoops, the microphone caught the tree. So we just took a picture in front of this sign here. I set up my camera over there, and Brennan stood here. I sat up here, Dennis sat over here, and then Mom and Dad were right here. So it was a fun little picture. Now we're going to lunch. Where?
Lake Crescent Lodge.
So before we go to lunch, I wanted to go down here to cross the creek. So we made it down to the bottom, but there's really not a noticeable way to get across unless we go down there and cross over. How's the water feel?
Feels great.
Oh,
How was it?
I don't know. Ooh, cold. All right, I'm gonna go over here and see if I can cross. Oh man, this makes me so happy. This is kind of dangerous, but very exhilarating. What? Oh, my phone's in my pocket. And I've made it over here. That was kind of tiring. I don't know if I can make it across. And I just decided to take off his shoes and do the smart thing and cross like that. Okay. Still trying to figure out my plan. Brennan's up there on the log now. And then there's Mom. And Dennis. Can I make it to that? So now this is just a point of trying to prove this to myself that I can do this. Gotta get on a little bit further. So I definitely do not want to jump. That will not work out for me. I think I can make it to those rocks. I'll have to go back up a little bit. I hope Washington doesn't have any weird creatures living in the rocks. So this has been more effort than I would like to care to admit. But this is my last chance here. This is fun though. This is what I love to do. Can I make this work? I'm gonna slide off of this rock to this rock. Okay. I'm stepping down. And my foot got in the water, so I got my feet wet, so I don't feel good about jumping over there. It doesn't look like it, but this is pretty deep. I don't know. I want to be safer than sorry with this. And this is not much better. Like, I think that I could do it, but I just don't want to risk it. Also, I'm taking a little bit too much time to try to do this and figure this out. All right, Brennan, I'll take the engagement ring back. I failed and embarrassed you.
There was nothing really special over there.
Really?
It's deceiving.
Are you sure?
Or maybe it was the best thing ever.
No! I could have done it. I'm confident that I could have done it, but I didn't want to because we're about to go on a week-long cruise and I don't want to hurt myself.
By getting your feet wet?
By falling and twisting my ankle, being washed into
Plus,
Canada.
you had 2 cameras you're worried about.
Oh, always worried about the cameras. Something that I was thinking about is just imagining this place in like autumn and winter. Just being able to really see the seasonal effects here in Washington. Like all of these trees being red and orange and yellow must be like absolutely beautiful. There goes Mom. And I think that this is the trail that we were looking for. Or one of them that led out of the woods.
Oh wait, no, it's not. It's a creek.
Oh man. Was it like a trail that was by the creek?
No.
Okay. Off to lunch. Passing the creek that we just were at. And yeah, heading towards the mountain. So now we're back on like an actual road.
Right?
Mom and Dad and Dennis are way up there, and let's go get some lunch at a lodge. Okay, we're turning down this road, getting a little bit closer. Whoopsie. Hopefully the lodge that we're having lunch at about 10 minutes away or so. That's the water, right?
I don't know. Is it?
Yeah, I think so. Cool. So we are back on a narrow road again.
Oh, yep, that's water.
So we actually turned around because the place that we were going to go to, the lodge, apparently closes for the time in between lunch and dinner. So, and then we were going to go to a different place, but we're turning around because that's too far away. And so we're going to go back to the lodge where we were going to go because that's the Lake Crescent hike that we're going to do. Yay! And now we're back on the main road and we're back to being a little less than 10 minutes away from where we were originally going to go.
I'm not sure what lake this is,
Now we're on the other side of it.
but now it's beautiful.
Are you hungry?
I am hungry, but we are going to go do one final hike, and then we are going to reward ourselves with some food.
Yeah. And then we'll go back to, where are we going? We're going to go, I guess, back to Seattle after we had lunch. So there was no salmon swimming at the creek that we were just at, like we thought that there might be.
Yeah.
We might buy some salmon for a lunch. I might get some salmon at some point of the cruise too. This might be my favorite part of the drive
Whoa.
so far. Just look how beautiful this is, just driving along the water right now.
This
Just
water
these
is
massive
very pretty.
trees. And then look at these rocks.
That's a nice boulder.
It's not a boulder. It's a rock. So we made it to our next hiking location and our last one of the day. So we just met up with Dennis and the parents who parts them were different. I need to. Okay. Crap. Can you show me what have we done today and where are we now?
We
were
did
up here,
Hurricane
right?
Ridge.
Hurricane Ridge, the visitor center up there. That no longer exists.
And then we're going to Elwha. So instead of doing this, we did this.
Yes, and that was a wild detour.
And we did the, where is it? Some Madison Falls.
Yes.
And then from there, we came over here.
Right.
And now
Lake
we're
Crescent.
at, yeah, Lake Crescent Lodge.
So that's the lake that we just went around.
And then we're doing this thing, Merrymere Falls.
Cool. And then we're gonna go back to Port Angeles. That's where our lodge was this morning.
Yeah, we have to go back this way to go back to Seattle.
Yeah, because Seattle's over here somewhere.
Now the question is, do we go this way to take a ferry there? Do we gonna take a ferry here? Do we just drive anyway? Who knows?
A ferry? What ferry?
There's a ferry that takes you across the sound rather than having to drive around it.
You can just park your car on the ferry?
Yeah, but you have to pay $40
I'll do it.
to take it.
So what I think we're going to do is the Lake Crescent Lodge that we were going to have lunch at. It reopens at 5 o'clock. It's 3 o'clock now. It might take us like 2 hours to do the trail anyway. So we might just take our time doing the trail and then just go right over there for like a late lunch, early dinner.
Wow, look at all those little dots.
Yeah.
Too bad one of those fork and spoons aren't where we are.
This is what we're doing. The Merrimer Falls
Yeah.
at Lake Crescent. It's like the lodge where we're going to be
So we
eating.
were. Oh, I'm sorry, you filming?
I mean, yeah, but we were over here somewhere, right? Oh, over here in Port
So I
Angeles.
think he took us on this little shortcut over here to
yeah,
Elwha
we
River or
did
something.
Hurricane Ridge, and then we did
Yeah.
something over here.
The Elwha River. Yeah, Elwha, there it is.
Elwha, yeah. And then now we're over
And then we
here.
drove over here to Lake Crescent.
So this is Merrimer Falls. This looks like an old sign. There's a visitor center over here. Look how fun. There's like a map of the terrain there.
Somewhere over here.
Oh yeah, that does look like a... Burnham was like, there's a picture of what looks like a Jungle Cruise boat. Dennis is eating peanuts outside, of course.
Here's
Or various nuts.
This is the way we came, I think, up here
Mm-hmm.
and then all the way up to Hurricane Ridge. Somewhere in there.
Yeah. And then,
There's
Some
the
over
Elwha.
here, right?
There's the Elwha River.
yeah. And then Lake Crescent.
Yeah.
Neat. And then you guys yesterday have been somewhere else, right?
We went
All the way
past
around.
Lake Crescent, all the way around through Forks, all the way in here to the whole rainforest.
Mm-hmm.
So we're almost south of where we were yesterday.
And you went to
And
Ruby
then
Beach.
we went down to Ruby Beach, and then we had to backtrack all the way back
Cool.
to here.
And where's Mount Rainier?
Mount Rainier.
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 Mount Rainier is off the map.
There's the lake there. I added Orlando, Florida to this sign about
Where are you at?
where everybody's from, up in the top corner. You adding Atlanta? Nice. And this is the path that we're taking. It's going to be about an hour and a half hike, I think. We just came across this that also looks very old. And my mom was like, this is where they would put like self-guided maps. You could make a donation and then take a self-guided map. There's nothing in it right now. There's like a sign that says, this is not a trash can. But that's cool. This is really, really important for my mom. Just this trip, coming back here after almost 4 decades. People are going down by the water. Over here, look at this tree too. Please don't fall. This brings back some memories. I went to Canada with my family a long time ago. And this reminds me of that. Because we're pretty much there.
So we're standing on the tree right now.
You like Tarzan?
There's a nice silhouette of you right now. Whoop, be careful.
I need to come back. I don't want to again risk anything.
Yeah. There you go.
That was fun. Okay, so we're continuing the trail. And look at this. That's a tunnel. That was pretty cool. Where's Mom? Is Mom all the way up here? Yeah, she is. This is a massive moss tree.
The tree was massive, and I said, did you say it was massive?
This trail's pretty popular. Everyone's hiking right now.
I
It's
know
a good
the
time of
spots.
day. Dennis knows the spots.
Dennis, you searched it out.
Look at these trees. So it smells incredible. Here it smells just like Christmas.
Man, look at the size of that tree, Roy.
Go give it a hug.
Huh?
Go hug it.
Give it a hug.
Yeah.
I wonder, golly,
It's huge, right?
I wonder what kind of a tree it is.
Hug it.
It looks like that one. I got sap on me. It looks like a see, I got sap on me.
Oh no, I'm sorry.
What do I do to take a picture? Just press.
It's already going.
Oh, what, you're videoing?
Yeah.
Oh. All right, do it again, Roy. Make sure I got it. Whoa, Roy's giving this giant tree a hug. That's huge. Ah, where's the top? Whoa.
I love the sun just peeking through the trees. This is so worth it. Just this moment, right now. Maybe without all the traffic going by, but this, the beauty, the visual. So this trail goes to the Lake Crescent Lodge, which is where we're going to be having dinner, hopefully. And then the ranger station's back that way. But we're going this way.
Woo! All right.
Got you a new real log cabin there, Roy.
Right?
You're not gonna come out that way?
It's a good thing we did the trail before we went to dinner. So I can hear
Gee
some
whiz, Dennis.
water rocking to a waterfall. Look at this
Could have
tree.
just done this if we'd known.
This is great.
This is almost as pretty as the rainforest trip we took.
Look how that one's growing.
You know, same atmosphere.
Yeah, look at that tree.
It might take 3 or 4 of us around. Look at that. Whoa. That is huge. Man. Whoa, they're so tall. Reminds me of the redwood forest.
So this is another trail.
That was challenging there.
We're doing the waterfall trail. The water's down there. I'm gonna run down this way really quickly to the water. Hello. Whoa. Look at that. That's cool. Okay. I could go down there, but I want to go along the trail. What? I'm doing it. Ugh. I guess I probably could have just done this too instead of going down there. Just to see the water. Cool. Oh boy, I'm getting hungry. Hey Dennis, do you want some Twinkies popcorn?
What?
Or do you want some Ding Dongs popcorn?
Can I have Pringles again?
I do have Pringles too. Well damn, I thought you'd be excited.
They scare me.
I've been enjoying my popcorn. Dennis is having some too. Probably it's not the best idea to have food on a trail, but we didn't see any signs advising against it. And this is where we're going, Merrymere Falls. So the trail continues up there. This Ding Dong popcorn is actually pretty good. But we can actually go down to the water over here. There's Mom on the bridge over there. Here's the little creek. I'm about to go across this bridge too. And then it looks like gained some pretty significant elevation up there. But this is gorgeous. We're crossing the bridge now. This is really pretty. Oh my god. I know! I'm gonna go down here. Up. So I just took some pictures of Mom and Brennan up there on the bridge. Hi Dennis. This is so awesome. Look at this, it's an actual log bridge.
I know, this is like your whole aesthetic right here.
And there's Dennis.
No, it's bouncing.
It's bouncing. And we're about to go all the way up here.
Dennis wants to get a picture.
That's the trail up there, I think. This is about to be fun. There's Dennis coming across the bridge. What do you think? Pretty cool, right? So I think that we're almost there anyway. So that's good. But it's still quite an elevation challenge. So we've reached a fork in the trail. And we were informed that this way was the less strenuous way. So we're going this way to the falls. That's where we were all the way down there on that log bridge. I can definitely hear it now and see it. That's it right there. See it right there. We're pretty much almost there. All the trees right there. This is the perfect time to do this. The sun's going down. It's very, very comfortable. We came from over there. And we're turning the corner. And there's the waterfall. And I think that, is this like the alternative trail that we could have taken? A little bit of a tight squeeze through here. But we've pretty much made it. Into the waterfall. Ooh, very uneven. And there it is. There's the waterfall. So this one's a little bit more of a challenge, if not like a preference to not actually go down there underneath it. So Dennis and I are going to go the alternative way, meaning the more intense way to get back down, even though we're going up. And Mom and Brendan are down there. There they are. And there's the waterfall. Get a bunch of nice pictures down there. Would have been fun to go all the way down there, but we also need to get back to Dad so we can go get some dinner. There's actually another overlook up here. Okay, that's why people go this way, I guess. That was definitely more strenuous, though. Mom and Brendan are down there somewhere. This is the other overlook.
It looks different.
And this is getting some more pictures up here from the waterfall. That overlook was like right down there. This is beautiful. So Mom and Brendan might beat us because we took that slight detour, but I think it was worth it. So then this is going to be a white man passing me on the path. Hi. You walked too fast. I couldn't back up quickly enough. Punk.
But then, no, you did social commentary on your channel.
Sometimes. That did not take very long at all, though. And Brennan and Mom definitely did beat us. Mama slipped on the trail. And it was the easy trail, too, Mama. How could you?
I know, right? I tripped on a root.
Thankfully, this is our final hike of the day before we go get some dinner and then go to Seattle. I keep reiterating just how beautiful this is and just how happy that I'm to do this. This is why I brought like my best camera. This is why I'm filming in 60 frames, 4K. I just want to have the best possible representation of this trip because I have no idea when I'm ever going to come back here and do what I'm doing today with the family. And just getting on a cruise ship to Alaska too, that's a pretty big deal, I think. Now we're going across this bridge again. And it should be a pretty quick walk back to the, the ranger station. Dennis is talking about his photography preferences and what time of day that we would have wanted to come here because it's sort of like golden hour right now. Walking back past this massive tree. God, I need to come back to the West Coast. We need to go to like Yosemite. We need to go to the Redwood Forest. Just so much about the West Coast is so gorgeous. Dad is waiting back by the car. So apparently we might take the ferry to get back over to Seattle. It might save a lot of time. We both do have rental cars, so we have to return those. I think Dennis is returning his... Where are you returning yours? Somewhere downtown?
So apparently I can just drop it in the hotel parking lot, and it's their problem.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, we have to take it back to the airport. Okay, so if we take the ferry... So Dennis has to drop off his car, I think, at the hotel. And if we take the ferry, I think that gets us close to the hotel. We might drop off Brennan and the parents and all the luggage. Then Dennis and... Oh my god. Tiny little snake.
You scared me.
So then Dennis and I might go drop off my car at the airport, and then he'll drive me back and himself to then drop off his car at the hotel. Just a little snaky. That was cool. Right here, you see that? Teeny tiny little snake. There's the tree that I crawled inside of and might have gotten a little bit itchy after doing so. We're all trying to get some last minute pictures in while the sun still looks beautiful. And we're getting close. We're back up here by the road, so we just have to go back underneath the road and then back over to the ranger station. We're right here again, where we're about to go underneath the bridge here. We'll go through the tunnel underneath the road. And this is where it smells like Christmas trees. Like, it smells just so potent.
It's a cedar.
Yay!
This is a cedar,
Wow. It's
I guess.
one little skinny thing.
I just smelled it. Passing back past the massive tree. And here's the tunnel underneath the road. And Dad should be waiting back by the car.
I won't be. What? I just want to see how well it would echo in here.
Secret tunnel! Secret tunnel! That was lucky.
Let's get a picture real quick.
And then this is back over by the lake. That's where I climbed over here on this tree. There's the photographer. Carefully planning his shot. His ISO, his aperture. The framing, the focus.
Criticizing my ISO.
What? No. I think that I found the location of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles headquarters. Somewhere in there. Brennan and the Mom are way up there. Okay, I found Brennan and the Mom. And... huh? And the ranger station should be right up here. Passing by this big stump. We've seen a few of these. We're almost there. Whoa. Deer.
Two babies. Oh, it's okay.
That's adorable. It's so cute. We were just walking and talking, and I was like,
We
oh.
don't want to drive them toward the road. Let's keep...
Yeah, and there it is, the ranger station. So we've made it back to the parking lot. Mom just asked the park ranger if the salmon were supposed to be out, and apparently they are. It's just a little bit early. So we're going to the lodge now. Dennis and Mom and Dad parked over here and right into the car that we parked over there. And we made it back to the car, and I think the lodge is going to be that way. And they start serving dinner in like 30 minutes, I think. Lake Crescent Lodge this way. We are very hungry. We did not eat anything today except for waffles, which did the job for the most part, but we're hungry. At least we're eating on the lake. So yeah, that was like a 1-minute drive, but we have made it to Lake Crescent Lodge. Hopefully we'll be able to have some dinner over here. Look at all these little cottages. How cute is this? And then the waterfront over here that people are swimming in. They have kayaks, canoes, and paddle boards over here by the dock. And everyone's just relaxing and swimming in the lake because it feels fantastic right now. So we're heading inside the Lake Crescent Lodge at Olympic National Park. And hopefully we'll have some dinner here soon. This is the lobby inside the lodge. Oh no, Brennan. And that's where we're having dinner, over there. There's a bar and like an outdoor patio here too. There's a very old telephone booth here in the corner, just from the looks of it. And just in the lobby, it's cool because these pictures, you can see how old these pictures are. They look pretty much identical, almost to how the lodge looks now with those like support beams and the fireplace and the front doors. And there's this it looks pretty identical now. And then this is Roosevelt here discussing the proposal to establish a large national park. So we're in the gift shop right now, and part of the reason that I was really excited to go to Olympic National Park is that we have National Parks Monopoly, and this space on our National Parks Monopoly is Olympic National Park, and then it's Yosemite and Yellowstone. So I was like, that must be like the best park ever in the world, and they replaced it on here. They switched them up a little bit. Now it's Sequoia, and then there's Mount Rainier there.
I don't even see Olympic on this version.
I know, what's going on?
Have we been demoted?
We're gonna come outside here too, just to see what it looks like, and it is absolutely beautiful. Look at that water. That's where I just was there, and I wanted to go out to the dock out here. Look at this. Here are the canoes and kayaks to rent. And just look at this view of Lake Crescent. This says, protecting shimmering gems, chiseled by ancient glaciers, spectacular Lake Crescent harbors unique plants and animals in its unusually clear, cold waters. I'm gonna go all the way down to the end of the dock. There's no guardrail down here, so I have to be particularly careful. This is Lake Crescent. This is just indescribable, the opportunity to be able to do this. And there's the lodge. Also, it is 5 o'clock right now, so we should be getting our table for dinner. So we're waiting for Mom in the gift shop to check out right around the corner, and we should be going to dinner. Oh, there she is right there. Okay, let's go to dinner. Oh, just twisting around on the couch. We're in the dining room right now, and this is where we're sitting, overlooking the lake outside. So for dinner, I'm gonna get this Olympic clam chowder, and then Brendan's gonna get a baked potato soup, and then we're both gonna get this grilled king salmon, because it's Olympic National Park in Washington. And then I'm gonna get this Rainier beer here because that's where Dennis' mom and dad went. There's Brendan's soup, and here's my soup. And this beer is really good. So the food is here. What did you guys get? The special, which comes with a lot of stuff. That looks amazing.
We got halibut cheeks, Dungeness crab, and prawns. We were on the same wavelength. And Christine ginseng.
And then what else? Is that it?
I think there's pancetta in here too.
What is that?
And then we got the salmon.
It's kind of like a.
Okay. You have my permission to eat.
Okay, stop.
So we just came outside. We are done with dinner / lunch. We're heading back to the parking lot. Really quickly wanted to come down to the boat launch here. And on the kayak area. And then the paddle boarding. Look at this water. This is beautiful. The beach is a little bit rocky, but the water itself is so clear. I want to see how cold it is. That's not terrible. It's a little bit cold. And then there's more beach down here too. We're going to the parking lot. Just looks like a little like barbecue area or like a campfire. All right, goodbye, Crescent Lake. We are going to where are we going? We're going to the ferry. Brendan really likes the trees. How did you put it?
I said, look at this. And then I did this hand motion where he went, ah.
He said the trees and the driving. It looks good. Whatever, something like that. What did you say?
Turn right.
Just did it like that.
Turn left.
So over there somewhere is the Crescent Lake Lodge, which we just departed from, and now we are going to catch the ferry, maybe. Not really see. There are like certain times that it departs, and it would save us some time. It just depends if we can like catch it, I guess. How was lunch? Or how was dinner? How was dinner, lunch that we ended up having today, Brennan?
Honestly, it was great.
Our lunch dinner was delicious. We all thoroughly loved everything that we had, and it was definitely worth it. And I'm glad that we were able to make it work, because we were going to have lunch there, but then we could not, and we made up for it by having dinner there, and it was delicious. But it did cut into our time a little bit, so we don't know if we're gonna make the ferry or not, but we're gonna try. We're back in Port Angeles, and there's our lodge right there. Now for the 2-hour drive to the ferry. But during the daytime.
Yay, finally driving in the daytime.
Come again. Maybe someday. So this is pretty much what the drive last night looked like, but we
Now
were
we
like the
have-
only car on the
Now
road.
we get to actually see what it looks like.
Right? And then up there to the left somewhere there's like a lake, so we can actually just see what we're driving through. We can see Washington instead of just scary dark roads. So we're less than an hour away from Seattle, or from the ferry, I guess, to take it over to Seattle. So the ferry...
In half a mile, slight right.
Stop that. The ferry is... They're apparently delayed, which is good, because we were originally going to arrive after the ferry that we wanted to take departed. So we should be able to still make the ferry that we want to take over to Seattle. And somewhere over there behind the trees is like a really cool snow-capped mountain. I don't know
Slight right.
where it is.
Ooh,
This is also something we had to... Yeah, we had to deal with this last night. There was so much construction all the way to the Olympic Lodge.
Roy's holding me hostage and making me film everything.
No, I'm not.
Zen help.
This is a drawbridge. Which is really cool.
I hate you.
I wanted to film the drawbridge.
This is a drawbridge.
It's cool to me.
This entire drive has just been like, oh, film this, film this, film this.
Well, you didn't film the mountain with all the snow on it
never
back
saw
there.
it.
I did see it. It's back there.
I never saw it.
Look over there. Pan it over there.
Do you
It's
see
somewhere
it?
over there. Maybe. This is a drawbridge.
It's a drawbridge. It's a drawbridge.
No, it's not. We're on another bridge, and we're almost there. We're almost to the ferry boat. Whatever.
In 800 feet, make a U-turn at Ferry Dock.
As you heard, we've made it to the ferry dock.
Yeah. So this is where we check in to go onto the ferry.
Yeah.
This is weird.
Yeah, this is not as official as I thought it was going to be.
So these are the cars that are unloading from the ferry, and we're about to load onto the ferry across the Puget Sound.
All right, here we go. We are driving onto the ferry. This will be a neat experience. Oh, there it is. There's the ferry.
Yeah. So Brennan, you've been watching Grey's Anatomy.
I have been watching Grey's Anatomy. I just started only a couple months ago, oddly enough. So to be able to ride this ferry over the Puget Sound is kind of funny and cool.
Is it relevant to the series?
Yeah, pretty relevant.
So we're just gonna park here behind Dennis and Mom and Dad.
We are on a boat in a car.
They're playing the safety announcements right now. We just parked over here and we're going up to the passenger deck. This is pretty cool. This is the
crew and galley employees.
passenger seating area. Hi, Dennis. I walked all the way down to at least the end of the passenger ferry, like all the way down here. Dennis and Brennan are back there. Imagining this just being completely full. This has got to be pretty cool. We're here very late, so I wonder what this looks like during the day. Well, I did not even realize that we pulled away. Wow. Okay, so that's where we drove the cars on the ferry down there. And that's where we just came from, way over there, and then I grabbed a Yellowstone magazine. So we're heading towards Seattle. Ooh, this is the Tacoma. Okay, I'm gonna go back to where everybody's sitting over here. I don't know how long it's... Well, I do know how long it's supposed to take. It's supposed to take like 30 minutes to make it across. Look at this. They even have places to like sit and eat. Do they serve food on this? Maybe? We're going to the bow. So yeah, now we're going outside. And there's Seattle straight ahead. We can see the... what is it? The Space Needle? Woo! It's windy.
Woohoo!
So we went out onto the bow. Yeah, I think I want to go upstairs. It's very cold. No, come on. Yeah. We're looking around. How far can we go up on this thing? So there's the stairs that we just came up. There's some more seats inside. This ferry is massive. There's Seattle. Hopefully it's not too windy, but that's where Brendan and Mom are. There's some more seating here and over here.
Wow.
Looking around
That's amazing.
in front again. We found a place that's not too windy. We're just looking at the horizon of Seattle. There's another level up there. That's for crew members only. It is pretty incredible just how many seats are actually on this ferry. Like, to see this just at capacity would be crazy. There are even more chairs back here, and more benches, and you guys are cold.
And Roy's making me stand here.
I'm not making you do anything. And there's more staircases back here, presumably on either side. So we found Mom and Dad. They're over here, sitting inside. And this is where you can purchase some stuff. Here it looks like Puget Sound Provisions. This is the express bar, quick service. And then I guess this is like the cafeteria back here, which is closed. I'm presuming that these doors would be open and you'd be able to go in and order food and sit here and eat.
This is like a lot of committed space for like a 30-minute boat ride.
Maybe it's not just for Puget Sound. So this was the dining salon back over here, which again, I'm sort of like imagining that they use this for more ferrying purposes than just across the sound, but I don't know. We're also holding for a little bit longer apparently due to like delays of the other ferry. So I'm actually going back down to the car, I think, to get my other lens because we're idling, so might as well. They have these lanes on either side of the ship too for transporting vehicles and maybe storing more vehicles, but I wanted to get my camera to zoom in maybe on the Sky Needle. So I'm going back down the stairs, which that was really easy because this is our car right here and we're getting very close to Seattle. All right, back upstairs with my lens, and we still haven't really moved that much. We're getting closer to the city. It's not going to be the best video because it is very dark, but there's the Seattle Sky Needle. We finally started to move again. There's the other ferry over there, which was taking its time apparently. We should be pulling up to the dock here in just a minute. So they just made an announcement to return to our vehicles. So we're heading downstairs now to do that. This is the port they're about to dock at right there. So we're going down the stairs now. Or I just was to get my camera lens. You feeling sleepy? Yeah. Yeah, we are pulling into the port right now, so we're getting back to the car just in time. This is pretty cool. There's the arrival to the dock, like right there.
Here we are, leaving the ferry.
Yay.
Now we're driving off the boat, the ferry.
But we're about to get onto a different boat. Or should I say ship?
Wait, for
Tomorrow.
real? Oh, I was like, please tell me we're not doing this again.
We're going back and then we're driving
No.
back to Seattle. But now we're going to the hotel.
Yes.
And Dennis needs to turn on his lights. I think that I'm pointing it over here in the right direction, but oh, this looks really cool. Yeah, I'm turning here. Yes, okay.
In 800 feet, your destination will be on the left.
I sure hope so. This has been moderately more stressful than driving through the forest of Olympic National Park. So we drove past the Hyatt and we're driving underneath this monorail beam, looking for the parking lot for the Hyatt.
That's the Hyatt right there. Where's the Space Needle? All the way over there.
So we finally pulled up to the hotel and dropped off the bags, and now Dennis and I are driving back to the car rental place so I can drop my car off. And Dennis is dropping his car off here, I think. We made it back to the airport, Dennis and
Keep
I
right.
filled
Then
up
you
our
will arrive
cars
at your destination.
with gas, and he's going to drive around and pick me up.
You have arrived.
This was not the best drive to get here. It is just late, and we're pretty exhausted, like very exhausted. And this is my lane. We're here to return my rental car, and then Dennis is picking me up upstairs. All right, car's dropped off, heading back upstairs to where Dennis is. This is a pretty familiar sight, and I'm heading up here somewhere. Finally moving from the stairs to an escalator. I think Dennis is up here. I hope so. My battery, my phone is at like 5% charge right now. That's where I picked up the car inside. I think Dennis is out here somewhere. We're back in Seattle, and we are driving through this tunnel right now, which is a little trippy.
Oh, plants.
Whoa.
In 1,000 feet.
And after returning my car, we just returned Dennis's car. We had to drive to another Hyatt in Seattle. So we are walking back to our Hyatt because to get an Uber would be like over $40 right now.
1 mile.
For 1 mile. This would be a much more pleasant experience if we weren't completely exhausted. But here we are exploring the city of Seattle.
Hey, Dennis gives you adventure, baby.
Thank you, Dennis. Thank you, Uber. And a little bit of a walk later, a mile later, we've made it back to the Hyatt right around the corner. So I think we're just going to be going back to the room and pretty much going to bed like immediately this after midnight.